Okay, welcome. Looks like I'm live. Everything's set up. My mic's in the same spot that I was paranoid about last time. Sorry. Welcome today to Fiscal Fridays with Tez here on the Tiny Town Tactics channel. We are playing sim companies. We are going to talk about expansion, but we're going to talk about a different type of expansion today. One that I'm learning. We're going to learn today. We are certainly going to learn today. Yikes. Yeah, first here. What's up, Yash? So today, yes, we're going to be talking about expansion, but expansion via consolidation. So what I've been doing here is basically, I had 16 levels of hangar, but I had that spread across 4 building spots. So instead of expanding everything again or keeping it spread out that way, I'm going to consolidate these. So I'm going to try and get 2 level 8 buildings, and maybe we're going for 2 level 9. We're going to expand as well as consolidate. But I've already started the process a little bit here, so instead of upgrading my level 3 like I was going to, I'm just going to keep him, and then I'm upgrading. We got once to level 5 and once to level 6 over here. You have 125k in the game. What do I think you should do? I think you should invest in buildings that are going to make you good money. So buildings like propulsion factories, depending on what industry you're in, electronics factories. I wouldn't necessarily go above level 2 if you haven't figured out what you're going to do, if you've just gotten a prospector achievement. I might keep going with the prospector achievement. If you have a bunch of building spots available and you have that money, I would maybe be looking for an oil rig. Yeah. So, the goal is to consolidate my 16 levels of hangar into 2 building spots. Excuse me. Leading me to be able to free up some building slots. Now, what I do with those building slots, I don't know yet. We'll see. And I do still have to upgrade these 2 as well. So, I don't have enough to upgrade here. I have 15 jumbo jets. Let's try and sell some jumbos. I've been selling them for 212. We're still in a normal. What business do you think will make the most money is under 125k? Well, you can always start a retail business and sell products for, buy $100,000 worth of products and sell them in your retail stores for $125,000. So now you're automatically, you're just using that $125,000 on inventory to sell in whatever store. So like electronic stores are pretty easy to build. So, but then so are gas stations. Buying diesel and stuff like that is also an okay way to go. Sell some jumbo jets here. I've been selling them for 212. I'm just gonna do 212. Oh, I'll let them come to me. Been trying to just send them to people, but I'll let them come to me on this one. Let's get a little money and then decide what I want to do. How much consolidation? What should these building spots be? I want to make a aerospace guide, so I might do some sales offices. It seems like maybe I could sneak a sales office off the building auction for cheap. Logically, that sounds right, but I don't know, and I'm not specialized in sales, so holy cow. How long do you think that takes to sit? What kind of industry are you in, Yash? Can you hear me all right too, by the way? Ooh, launch pads. Wait until we get to the launch pads too, guys, because there's 45 sales offices out here. I think I could get me a sales office on the cheap. That's what I think. I think I could get me a sales office on the cheap. I think I would just bid maybe 800,000 on all these. Just bid 800,000 on a level 10. I'm listening to you too, Yash. If I still haven't done the building auction video too, so I think I might try and snipe a sales office. There's 45 of them, and aerospace is in such flux. Uh-oh, I'm not even paying attention. Yeah, this person says buy all. I think it's that one. And I did 212, right? I'm just doing 212 because I'm not trying to get greedy. Every time I try to get greedy, it comes back to bite me. Oh, some people call that karma. I'm not trying to be that type of person. Okay. Please buy all those. That way I can take my name off of here. Thank you. And then yes, I'll buy your stuff. Is it? Yeah, man. So I decided to remove all that I had, and from now on I will build all kind of retail and sale. Okay. I'll buy stuff from the exchange. That's correct. You can. You could also buy from contracts. You'll get it cheaper. It's just something to look for, like in the sales chat that I'm talking about here. So if you're willing to talk to me in this chat, you can be willing to be like, hey, I'm buying right here. I'm buying diesel. So if you went, diesel in your retail, but you don't have to do that. You could also do a multiple different kinds of retail and find out which one you kind of like or which one kind of sells the most. But yeah, that's fine. I decided to remove all, and from now on I will build all kind of retail. Yep. So a contract is just these people. You go to your whatever thing. So I just sent a contract to that guy, right? So what I hit this, instead of selling it on the exchange, the other way is somebody will send it to you. So I had incoming up here, and they sent it to me, and I clicked on it up here, and I bought it from them. I guess that's probably more what you're talking about, since you would be buying it from people like that. Anyway, you would just go to the sales here, and you'd be like, hey, I'm buying like all of the, electronics or necklaces or sneakers. Buying sneakers at whatever price. And then somebody will send it to you, or somebody will chat you and ask you, like this guy asked me he's going to buy them for $210. And I said, well, I didn't even say anything. I just didn't send it to him. So, okay, so let's... I could do 2 days. I want to upgrade this guy. Yes. I want to upgrade him. Okay. So we'll do... Let's just do 6. So another thing that I like to do, I'm sure other people like to do too, is I'll pick the buildings that I'm upgrading, and I'll keep some other buildings until I have those other ones fully upgraded, so I don't lose like 100% production. So, I still have a lot. These are going to come up, and I want to upgrade him. So, how many can I do? But it won't be, it'll be 7. I don't know. We'll worry about it later. Okay. So we want to trim that up to 16 on 2 buildings. You guys can see all of everything. And then you can't really combine that. I don't know. People do though. I think this is just how you climb. This is how I'm learning here. Is you just combine build. Well, you talk about it in building levels in the abstract, and then yeah. Okay. So that's what we're going to do with that. Let's go to my executive. I completely botched the executive position here. I now have a 50% administrative overhead, and he's giving me a 6% 6% boost, or 6%, yeah, 6% cutting it, whatever you say. I don't know what you say. It's not good. I need one of these guys to really pop, and then I should have moved him back. Yeah, I think you should utilize these stat spots for gaining experience too. So like, if I didn't plan on keeping him as my CTO, shouldn't really keep him there. So I don't really necessarily know if I'm keeping this guy as my CFO. It seems like it, but if I'm like unsure, he should just keep getting XP across all of his skills down here in the stat spot, if possible. But he's not. I've just butchered this. This is just bad. I've not done well here on the executives. I've been taking out more and more loans too, but I'm producing a lot of stuff, so everything's running fine now. It doesn't look like it, but it's because I keep construction costs. Yeah. Anyway, the other realm, the different way that I'm consolidating over here is really fun because I'm just launching rockets all day, every day now because it's actually cheap. So I'm gonna have 13. Cost per unit here, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. $229 per research. That's awesome because it's selling for like $258 is what I've been selling it for. Hold on, let me get 13 of these real quick. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Or it should just be 12. Okay. I don't think it matters. I have 10 already. Okay. So, launching these rockets, I definitely need to do some more math because I did lose a rocket and it has a 6% chance or whatever to lose it. It's not the best. A little bit more than 6%. It's not great. But what I did learn is that if you lose a rocket, it will tell you. Boss, our Q3 rocket underwent a rapid, unscheduled disassembly minutes after the launch. How the engineer put it? They're investigating it further. We did not get any aerospace points, but the launch pad is intact. Okay, so it didn't blow up the launch pad. That was a confusing sentence, I think. I don't know. Maybe I read it wrong. Anyway. I like it. I don't know if it's keeping track. I wish it was. Hopefully somewhere maybe it's keeping track of how many launches I've done, but you can see here, I guess I only sold it. I used a ton of aerospace research because I lost Donna. She was super high with her skill, so I used a ton of it, which rebounded I'm going to show you my graph here, but it doesn't say. Anyway, I sold it. It was good. It's good. A very good profit margin for aerospace research. Very good profit margin. 258. Yeah. It's a little scary because nobody seems to be buying, and you got some big heavy hitters over here, and I'm only, I was doing it for myself, but it ended up being pretty profitable in a time where my jumbos weren't really selling. So I was getting money some way. Over here I'm doing fine on my executives, it feels like. I did lose Donna, but let's look down here. Okay, so going for Q4 Jumbo Jet. I put a bunch in there and I got quite a bit, but I also put a bunch in the wing because I needed the wing. So I need Q3 wing to get Q4 Jumbo. Well, like I don't have to get them in any order specifically, but in order for me to make Q4 Jumbo, I'll have to have a Q3 wing, which I've been buying wings. It wasn't terribly inexpensive, but now it's gotten a little bit more expensive. We're still in a recession. Here, I'm going to show you. Be ready. Still in a recession, but this will be the third week of recession on this, I think. Third week in a row. All the prices have settled though. So I'm making jumbos for like $170,000. I'm selling them for like $188,000. Okay, Yash, no problem. You had work. No problem, man. I remember playing this on just a computer. Yeah. We're launching rockets here on Realm 2. Did you know there's 2 realms? Have you played both realms? You just click this little circle up here and you go to a second realm. Sometimes people don't know that. Oh, I need to make some wings. I don't really know how many. Sure. Okay, you do know that there is 2 realms. That's good. Okay, so over here, I have nothing to sell. I'm not making any jumbos. That's not great. Really relying on this research. It's not what I want. Okay, I do want to talk about possibly doing the same thing over here with my hangers, specifically because I feel like I need to make another propulsion factory. I know it says they're not allowed 2 accounts at the same time, but we have a second company on a different realm. It is kind of confusing, I guess, but it's really not having a second account to boost your like having a main account and being able to boost it by sending it lower level stuff, you know, and not really caring about the other. But you could also just kind of work together and kind of game the system. So you could have like 8 companies and they're all working together and they're all building themselves up and just take over a market or something weird, just yourself. Especially on Realm 2, because man, what happened? Somebody wiped out something the other day on Realm 2 and I was just like, I think it was plastic? Maybe it was Realm 1? I don't know. Somebody wiped something out and I was like, why am I paying 10% more for this item? What is happening? It's funny. But some people can do that. You can just wipe out a market. Okay. Well, that's right. The second propulsion factory is supposed to go here. Oh. Maybe I have an aerospace factory, because what else am I making? Yeah, this realm I might need an aerospace electric. Sorry, excuse me. An let me find my words here. It's this thing. Aerospace electronics. Because then I start making my own cockpits. And these things. Or these things. Oh man. We're going to have one of everything. We're going to go full-blown aerospace guide, because this realm's going to have all of the launch pad and the research and everything with some hangars. And then the other one's going to have some sales offices, I think. Okay. So over here I should want to try and get, if I have 9 building levels, I should try to get probably like 10 between 2. So eliminate one of these hangars and upgrade this one. But I don't have any money, and I don't have anything to sell. I could sell these suborbital rockets, but they're not worth selling. They're actually worth blasting into space. So where's my launch pad here? Let's redo some numbers. My suborbital rocket cost me $86,635.71 to make. That's pretty exciting. To launch over here, the wages are $54.20. $229.31 it says. It's pretty close. Okay, so I don't know. I want to do more math. First off, I want to see. It goes down. Sorry. I forget. I think what it is that this number should not be 400. I think I need to do the math. What your account worth in game? So realm 1 I'm like 43 million. 43,800,000 at a peak of like 46 million. I peaked at 46 million. Now I'm gonna get higher. Don't worry about any little crash here. I'm just being silly and making mistakes. I'm still making money. I'm not worried about it at all. The other realm, I'm less, but it's different. It's harder, kind of. I started a little bit later. I'm at 26 million on this realm, and that's my peak. Like, I've never been higher than this, I don't think. Oh no, I like 28 million. See, I bottomed out a little bit here, but I picked back up. It's just this one's in a recession. It's a little harder. Oh, my rank 1800 on this realm too. So 1821 with like a peak of, 1700, low 17 or high 17, whatever it is. Nothing big, nothing substantial. The other realm I'm like 5,000, 4,000, 4,500. Right in between those two. 4,500. Yep. And then, like, you can see 7 million in buildings on this realm. Yeah, I would say this one has the most building level. Right? Or it should also tell you 50, I guess. Maybe it doesn't have the most building level. Ooh, two. What am I doing? Oh no, it does. Okay. That's right. Okay. I lost my track of thought. I need to make money over here. Or take out a loan. Because I, again, am doing good. Teresa, you're not doing too hot here. Communication? Okay. I want to upgrade that. I have no money. I also want to upgrade this, but it didn't make sense. Let's go back to my Excel. This doesn't make sense. Sorry. To go up a little bit. So, might keep this and just launch rockets as I get them, and just build back up. 13% margin for selling it. It's not bad. At my level, like, keep asking questions, Yash. Keep asking questions, man. I can absolutely keep answering questions. Executives, level 15. I think that might be maybe where you're getting tripped up. And you even at level 15, you don't need executives right away. It's each one has its own special thing that it does. So the COO, he's putting in this management points, and he's reducing my administrative overhead, which helps keep costs down when I'm like going to build something. Each unit is you can see here if I did a profit calculator, an admin unit is this amount, right? And so currently, because my executive is giving me a reduction in this administrative overhead, this number is 47. So as the administrative overhead goes up, that number goes up. So $1.60, 55 for every percentage. $1.55 for every fuselage. That's how much admin he's saving me. It's kind of cool. Yeah, $1.55 it looks like. So, that is just the COO. And again, because you're 15, you're probably not going to have a crazy administrative overhead, so you might not necessarily need him. But he's the first one that you should probably get, because it'll be noticeable even for a very, like, I don't pay him that much, $2,300 or $2,500. So he was just saving me $1.50 every fuselage. I do 600 fuselages. That's $900 every day he's saving me just on fuselage. Okay. His salary's already looking good because I make a lot more things than just a fuselage. But he's not even saving me $1.50, right? He's saving me 23 times that $1.50, so he's saving me a lot of money. So the CEO is the most important. I know my video didn't really stress that hard enough, but he is. The CFO, now she's giving some of her management points, so that's good. I trained her up in management quite a bit. She might have been my COO for a while too when I first started. Anyway. This CFO has got accounting, and they're going to be able to let you have larger cash reserves. So she's over here letting me have cash before my accounting fees start. The CMO is going to help with sales speed and restaurant ratings. CTO is going to help with patent probability. If they're seated. So right now she's not seated, so her science points aren't going, so it doesn't really show anything over here. And the people on the staff, none of their stats are getting applied, but they're building XP on all their stats while they're over here. Even if they're training, you're still getting points, experience. Do you have a particular product that you think makes the most profit selling? That's going to ebb and flow. It really is. And he did... I didn't see anything this time. Sorry, So, the last time... Let's go this route. He's been doing retail, if you're going retail, which I think you've said you were doing, right? He's been doing a new retail model. And over here you can see he's been listing what has started really fluctuating in sales price. And cars and fashion here have jumped quite a bit. I don't know if you might be too late to jump on that because this is a week old. And I think he did basically the same kind of thing the week before. But I don't know what this is. It really kind of depends because I struggle with talking about industries that I don't touch. So like I completely forget about the construction industry, and I know that's a huge industry. I know people are selling. You can see this limestone here. People are making bricks and stuff and selling them in the hardware stores and stuff like that. So there's money there. I don't know. Like, again, diesel, I sold gas at the gas station, petrol and diesel, depending on, what kind of would give me the most profit. When you buy it from the exchange, like you were doing, right? It is the nicest way, but it'll give you a starting point. Let's go to pizza. Pizza's my go-to, right? Okay. So, what this little thing, when you click on somebody that you're going to buy from off the exchange, what this little sentence tells us is that the average retail price at your grocery store for this steak is going to be $524. But because of the wages that you're gonna spend selling that pizza, the amount that you're gonna make from selling that pizza is gonna be $481. So as long as you buy these pizzas for under $481, you are going to make money. And so it's like, not quite $30 here, but if I messaged this person and was like, hey, can I buy your next batch of pizzas instead of $4.58? If you send them to me for $4.50, you'll make more money because the exchange fee isn't going to be there, and that's 3%. So if you buy them for like 2% discount, that's what I tend to do, is 2% discount. Then we're both making money because now I'm buying it for less, $8 less. You're selling it for $8 less, but you're not paying an exchange price, and there's transport on there too. It's just, that's how I would go about it. I would find something, here. Maybe this kind of got saturated because this seems like a good price. $4.81. I don't know. I don't know if that's not good enough margin. That's the thing too, is like sometimes you'll have a really big margin, but you won't have a lot of profit. It'll just be like a big percentage, but you kind of have to know when to not care about the percentages, right? Over here, my percentage is 10, but I'm making $500,000 a day, so I'm kind of okay with that, Anyway, I'm making a couple planes. I'm launching some rockets. I should be making more stuff. Okay, so I have even less money. I don't have anything to make any interiors, but I don't necessarily need either. Okay. I might take a loan out later. It's just in case weird things, right? If you ever want to take out a loan, I tend to take it out after the payment thing, so I don't have to worry about paying the first interest payment right away. Because if I'm getting money, I'm trying to use it. I liked using it for myself, but I want to build up an executive before I do that again. Haley Haida, are you going to be my new... I should stop doing wide range and do science if I'm trying to make her my CTO. Okay. And I want to upgrade that still. Level 8. Okay. So consolidate to, I think 10. I think we should do 10. So over here, we're going to consolidate to 8 and 8, but we want to do probably 9 and 9. and eliminate. Do we do a light red? Rose. Oh, and I think I upgraded that other one, didn't I? Willy-nilly upgrading this over here. Ooh, I should show you guys just how substantial my COO leaving was on my wages. It's gonna be bad. I want to show you. So I upgraded only a couple buildings, I guess. So you can attribute some of it to administrative overhead just going up a little bit because I upgraded buildings, but not really that much. So it went from 5042 an hour, 5042 to 5384, $340 an hour more. Again, maybe I upgraded 4 building levels, so maybe that went up 100. Still $200 because my executive $200 an hour for every building because my executive is trash now. Straight trash. Disappointing. This is disgusting. Okay. Yeah. This room, I need plastic. Okay. So normally, right, they would consolidate to, I'd probably consolidate these or something. I don't know. That's a high level, like to go to like an 18. But they would probably have a better purpose than my sales office. They would be like, oh, I'm going to add, another aerospace building because, I'm going to do robots on this one and this one to make fuselage, and so I can do blah 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 blah, whatever it is. That would kind of make sense. Like I could do that to where I just put robots on these, and that would help keep my AO down. Or I could make another lake thing, because this really just helps save AO, really. It increases percentages and saves AO, so that's good. Excuse me. Oh, these numbers are not good. I got a lot of red down there. It's okay. Man. Hopefully I can save this executive. This is bad. Okay. Oh, I did want to address a couple things here. Sorry, guys. first off, for all you lurkers out there, thank you so much. I am genuinely just happy to have some people out there watching my videos, getting help out of them. I myself am a lurker on plenty of other channels or whatever, and it's just awesome that I see people watching my videos. Shout out to you lurkers out there. It's awesome. I don't know what my streaming schedule is going to be like. I think next week I'm probably going to try Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday mornings. But maybe one week I end up just streaming like every day, 9 a.m. And we see, if people hop on more frequently. I'm just trying it out. But I do appreciate you guys. Shout out to all you lurkers out there. If you haven't, hit that like button. Appreciate it if you would do that. And then only subscribe if you get, use out of this video. If I'm helping you, if you learned something new, if maybe you didn't know, like the one person made a comment, they didn't know that executives in the staff spot are earning XP across all skills. That's true. While they're sitting in the staff spot, they're earning XP on all 4 of their skills. So, yeah, that's some good housekeeping. Okay. I have a robot problem, but it's like that's not an insignificant amount of money. $97 an hour. So, yeah. Okay. I didn't do this this event. I haven't done any of it. Let me know out there if you guys do any of these. Some people do, obviously. Lord of the Butter. Wow. Some people are crazy. They have 3. Oh, that's another thing. With the supporter and everything. I did want to let you guys know that I wouldn't be opposed to being a supporter, but I do play this game for free. I've not spent any money on this game at all. I've not bought sim boosts. I've not bought supporter. I have nothing against that, but I also kind of just want to stay in that pure zone. Not pure, I don't want to be... I don't like that type of word. Apologies. But I don't want to be influenced by or have any type of judgment. I don't know, whatever. I don't want you to think that I'm touting some BS or trying to get you guys to do something blah, blah, blah. No, I'm playing this game for free. It's fun. Again, I wouldn't be opposed. I'm not saying I won't be a supporter at some point, but I just want to let you guys know where I stand on that. So, hopefully you guys, understand that I'm not trying to get you guys to buy sim boosts or be a supporter of the game, because you can do it for free, and I've done both runs for free. So it's just, it takes time. That's definitely the thing about this game. I'm not trying to sell you guys on a get rich quick scheme. Again, I've only made it to 46 million or whatever it was. So it's going to take time. I'm not going to be able to... What was that person I was just looking at? Sorry. This person is 174th on this realm. 174th. They have an $840 million company value. They're almost $1 billion company, and they're not even in the top 100. They've been playing for over 2 years. So it takes time. But they also have, oh my goodness. Can you imagine having 36,000 workers? How many do I have? 8,600. So my building levels are 86. That's insane. It's just 4 times as many. 4 times as many employees. So her building levels on average are 4 times higher. And I'm saying her like it's whatever. This is crazy. I don't even know what these are. But this person's been around a while. Maybe one day I'll get a certificate. I don't know. Shout out to you guys. Anybody got a certificate? They produced a crazy amount of something in a month? I think I can get that probably on this realm. I think if I got really ambitious or something and I started like buying BFRs to launch intermittently with my stuff, I think that'd be interesting. I think I could be like a top ASR producer, like top 3 probably, because there's at least 2 people that are crazy huge out here. But there's just, I like to do weird things. I like to go for weird thresholds and stuff. This game is huge over there in the Czech, I guess. I should have looked more into it. I don't know. I guess Prague, is that Czech? I guess this game is Czech. Okay. Why? Why do you have almost 60,000 units of research and another 7,000 on launch notes? That's a lot. What other games do I play? Well, Yash, I like to play city simulation type games. So like City Skylines I like to play, but I haven't played that because City Skylines 2 was terrible and I haven't gone back to it even after updates. But I talked about Farming Simulator. I might try and play that. The new one's coming out this year. It's really fun. I don't know why, but it really is fun to do some of the. I like having and managing my own thing. So, but wait for it. Here's the one thing. This is going to be super nerdy, right? I've been playing American Truck Simulator. Yeah. And I am playing it in a interesting way, at least to me. I have like a fleet of 60 other drivers that are just constantly going for me, and they just make a whole bunch of money for me. And I just do little runs. I'm just like kind of searching the map, kind of driving around. Yeah. It's really funny. I started this game years ago. I mean years ago. And I've gotten back into it here recently. And yeah, I seriously have 60 drivers just going for me. And like I have probably like 100 trailers or something. They all have trucks. I get I'm not like super intricate, but I just go to I have my go-to truck that I just buy for everybody. So if like I get a new person, I just buy this truck and send it to the spot for them. I just have one automatically ready to go. Anyway, thanks for asking. I appreciate that. I get a little nerd out there. Yeah, some of these games ebb and flow. I guess I was a Paradox person, like that company that makes games, so like City Skylines, and I have a couple of their other games like Surviving Mars. Sometimes I come back to that game. That game's kind of fun. It's a different take. It's fun. And then Surviving the Aftermath too, I think, was a different game that I was kind of into. Like Civ. I haven't played Civ in a while, but Civ 6 I've played. Yeah. But then I also could go like every Thanksgiving without fail. NBA 2K goes on sale, and it's like prime basketball season, and I'm like, oh man, do I buy it this year? Do I not buy it this year? Yeah, so last year I bought it. Of course, I played it for like 2 months, maybe. But this game that I'm not even talking about, but I talk a lot about it now. This game is fun. I'm launching rockets, guys. Look at all these rockets that are going to launch. With a 6% chance to blow up. It's okay. I did want to search that. Where... There was a time where somebody put a number out there that instead of dividing it by the 280 number, I should be dividing it by a number because sometimes it blows up. Yeah. I love YouTube. I've watched YouTube for a long time. Yeah, exactly. And I make videos exactly the kind of videos that I would search for, or like that I would be going to YouTube for. Like if I'm going to YouTube for a video game, I'm going there to learn something about it or to figure out, or somebody else has the answer. Like, how do I beat this level, right? If you ever played World of Warcraft, I've played World of Warcraft a while. You want to know how to beat the boss. I'm sure Elden Ring is a huge thing right now, right? How do you beat the boss? You just want to know how to beat it. Usually there's a video. I'm a visual person. Well, actually, I'm an audio person, but yeah. So, but then, this like how to start a new game. That's like the best video always. That's always the best video. So I try to make that my best video. Yeah. Is this person going to tell me what I should be doing? This. Okay. So, I don't like that. That's not fun. Let me try that though. So it's not 400, it's 400 times the 93%. or 94.75%. That's the point. Sorry, I know you said something. 43 construction units. What realm? Because I don't even know if I need them. Who am I kidding? I probably need them. You can just 2350. It's fine. 23. If you send them to me for, yeah, that's fine. What's 2410 times 0.98? 23. Okay, so just send them to me for like 2370. I don't know. My math is pretty good there, though, by the way. Pretty close. Do you know how to send stuff like that? Do you need my name? Okay. The white one. The white one? I mean, I'm pretty white there, man. I'm pretty white. I've never had that nickname, though. The White Realm, I'm guessing you mean, though. Sorry. I can't help myself. I really can't. Oh, man. I think this one went pretty well. Maybe not as good as my last live stream, but I think it still went pretty well. We're going over consolidating, so I'm going to upgrade apparently Tiger and Falcon. I can just keep teaching you, man. I can keep teaching you. I'm going to keep coming out with videos too, so you got to keep growing though. So it's going to take time. Like, you're not going to be able to get to executives till 15 if you haven't hit 15. But also, construction units, you should always, unless you're like making them, sell them, you should always keep those, because when are you not going to need construction units? And get your money somewhere else. I mean, and I guess unless you're not like me and always feel the need to be constantly upgrading. I can't sit still. Have you guys noticed? Okay. What have I gone through? Have I gone through everything I was supposed to go through? Sometimes, guys, sometimes. Okay, yes, I went through how terrible my COO is. I went through launching rockets. I kept this guy out. I put robots on him. I'm just going to go for making them as I go. And maybe consolidate to a couple of these so that I can put in another something. I don't know. I don't need minerals, but sorry, no, I don't. I don't produce my own chemicals. I buy them. Okay, consolidation. That's how we're expanding these days. Consolidating our hangars because they're super low level. And then I'm probably going to search. I wonder, this is a recession. I bet a sales office on this realm is super cheap. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. I do want to buy. I haven't bought. I've sold the many buildings on the building auction. I have not bought one yet. I kind of want to buy one. So, stay tuned for that. Do we make another? Yeah. So, on Magnate's Realm, I am Chicago Trading Company. Yeah, and then you can send me messages and stuff. So again, Chicago Trading Company on the Magnate's Realm. And there's a period at the end of company, co. And I think there should be like a little thing up here to hit message me or something. And then on the other realm, I am, excuse me, Dino Oil Inc. And if you know what, at least to me, what Dino Oil is from City Skylines. The radio station on City Skylines. It's good stuff. Shout out to the radio stations on a lot of these games, like Fallout. I like Fallout too, by the way. I play Fallout. Always a great radio station. It's very disorienting seeing your map like this. I don't know why. Okay. Prices are super low. It just launched. I wish something happened. Besides just getting 400 research, it's not like that's not cool. Like I like that I get that. There you go. I'll pin you. And then, oh, is it only let me pin one person? Oh no, you're both pinned. Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah, so it launched. And it just launched. I have 400 research now, so it's cool, I guess. But I might try and sell it to. There was somebody buying it. So So you should do some math, guys, if you're gonna sell it for right here. Nope, my mistake. If you're gonna sell it on the exchange for like right 458, 258, excuse me, 258, You gotta know that 3% of that is like, like $7, something like that, right? So if you can sell it for, $6 less, you'll via contract. That's the thing about contracts. That's kind of the underlying math. It's like the 3% can be cut down to like 2%, and you make money. But people get over it because they're like, well, I want to sell it it sells for $260, or like they're like, oh, well, I'll keep it on there. Some people also have different philosophies completely, right? And they, instead of selling on the exchange, me personally, when I sell something on the exchange, if I'm selling Q3 oranges, I'm probably going to sell it for like whatever, $3. I'm going to sell it for below that. Some people will be like, nah, I think somebody will buy this $3 one. I'll sell it for 3.2. It's like, okay, I guess that's how it works. I guess that could work like that because the price, people are pulling numbers all the time from this game and whatever. So there's going to be plenty of differing opinions. Oh, I love YouTube, by the way. I was saying that too. Before I wrap up here, I love YouTube. I've loved YouTube for a long time. I cut all my streaming. We don't have Hulu, Netflix, all that. We quit all of that. The one thing we do have is YouTube Premium. I love... Maybe one day I'll make money off of ads on YouTube. Maybe one day. And I'm sorry if that... whatever. But I love not listening to ads or watching ads. It's a game changer. So... Yep, I'm not trying to get on YouTube's good side, but I love not watching the ads. So, yep, I have YouTube Premium. But yeah, I try to mimic the creators that I've liked in the past and make videos again that I would like to watch. So, if people don't necessarily, if they think that I'm like have like clickbaity titles and stuff like that, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to, find my way. Some of it I don't think is clickbaity. It really is like, it's just maybe not as flashy. It's hard to be flashy in this game. I don't know. I don't know. What is sales office? Oh yes, the sales office. So I'm making jumbo jets. Okay, you can't sell these jets on the exchange. See here, you have to sell them through the sales office. So the sales office is a retail store, just the same kind of, but not really. It's like a restaurant, but not really. It's its own unique thing. So the sales office, you send out people or whatever. Each level of the sales office you'll be able to have multiple jobs that you're looking for. So some of the jobs here, you're looking for customers. So if you have like some of these high level sales offices that I was looking at, like 28 or whatever that one guy had. 28? 28? 28. Anyway, he would have 28 different, when they pop, so like every 2 days, he'd be able to have 28 different jobs pop up, and they might be looking for jumbos, they might be looking for satellites, they might be looking for BFRs, they might be looking for all manner of things, right? But you also have to spend the money, $35,000 per. Now that gets shrunk, I guess. So the $35,000 number gets shrunk. The time never gets shrunk. But so you're paying like $30,000 each time you want to even get a job available, and then there's sales bonuses and stuff in there. So it ends up working out, but That's what the sales office is. It's just a retail building for the aerospace stuff, basically. Anyway, I do appreciate it, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I think next week it's going to be, again, Market Mondays, 9 a.m., as always. That one's going to stick, I think, for many years to come, I think. I like Market Mondays. And then I think next week I might try the Wednesday morning again. We'll see. Stay tuned. It's not that I didn't like Friday afternoons. It was fun. Maybe we'll try it again some other time, but we're just making mistakes out here, guys. We're just trying everything. We're making rockets. You could buy things, make them, and then sell them in the sales office, Yash. But most of the time, you're going to pick one or the other. You're going to produce something, or you're going to sell something. And so if you are going to sell stuff, you're going to be retail. You're just going to buy stuff from people. And then your ability to buy stuff from people cheaper is going to be your strength. So if you can, I'm not trying to tell you to be a weasel or like be manipulative or whatever, but you just try and go out there and get the best deal. Some people are super aggressive at it, some people aren't. So people just buy from the exchange, and that's okay. Because if you're going to help fluctuate the market, and maybe somebody's going to reach out to you. That happens to me all the time. People reach out to me and are like, oh, hey, I just saw you bought that. Or, hey, I am now producing this. I'll send it to you. And some of the people who are watching this video right now are sending me stuff, and I appreciate it. And they find me, and they're like, oh, well, maybe I know I can produce this, and I'll send it to him. It's like, cool. Try and find your own path. I'm not saying that you need to lock into me and send me all your stuff. But yeah, there are tons of people on this game that have grown just because they've built a solid core. There are Discords out there. You build a solid core of people, and you all are helping each other grow. And each person's kind of picking their own little lane and producing bits and parts for whatever. Maybe somebody's building onboard computers while somebody else is building cars, and I'm building, engines for planes and all this stuff. So, yep. Anyway, guys, thank you. If you've made it this far in the video and you keep coming back to the live streams, shout out to you. All right. This has been Fiscal Friday.